Because Rosie 2 is a very new concept in training in child protection, or indeed in any sphere, Jane and I are going to spend just a little time to outline exactly how the game operates and then look at the innovative ways in which it can be used in staff development and development generally.
This is the opening slide for Rosie 2. As you can see, it's fairly easy to navigate, and there are the key features on there that you can use. There are 13 scenes in Rosie 2, and they vary from pre-visit in the office, pre-visit outside the property, through to the living room, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, and then finally, the final scene is interviewing Rosie herself. In the office, in the pre-visit, there are key features here that you can use. You can click on the phone and you can hear a voicemail message. You can click on the computer screen and you can see an email. So there are varying elements, there are varying issues and information for the visit that you can gain pre the visit. Outside the property, there are discussion points, and these are throughout the game, and they pop up at varying intervals. As you can see, this one is asking you what are the advantages and disadvantages of undertaking a joint visit. So that gives the opportunity for practitioners using the game to discuss and debate this. In the garden scene, you're able to navigate around this scene. It's a silent scene, and you're able to click on varying elements within the garden. You can click on the rake, you can click on Rosie, you can click on the characters, and this will give you information about what the characters are thinking, so you get a different dimension of information. It also enables you to click on the dog, it enables you to move around. The scene is totally silent, so there's no conversation going on. There are two key decision points in the game. This is where you can alter the outcome of the game, and you can decide to tackle one issue or another issue and see where the game takes you. In the kitchen, this is where we have designed within the game key elements for you to think about what may contribute to an element of concern or may contribute to an element of neglect. So you can choose to click on the kettle, anything from the kettle to the cigarette ends. You can click on the fridge will open so you can see what food and drink is in there. And you can also click on the sink. And it will give you some basic information around maybe how long the cigarettes have been there, whether the food is in the fridge and what food is in the fridge. In all the scenes there is dialogue, so the characters are talking, they're talking to you, and that you can either have the subtitles on or you can turn them off if you would prefer. Again, in the bedroom scene, it enables you to look round the environment, to navigate around the environment and click on varying elements in the room. So you can click on the puppies, you can click on the cot, and the cot will tell you, the sign will tell you that there are no toys in the cot. So again, it's giving you that opportunity to look at the features in the room and to think about maybe what should be there as well as maybe what isn't there. Finally, in the final scene in Rosie 2, scene 13, you have Rosie in the school, and this gives you the opportunity to think about where is the best place to interview a child. Sometimes is it in the home or is it in another environment? In Rosie 2, we've chosen to have Andrew talk to Rosie within a classroom environment. Andrew uses cards to get Rosie to talk and to engage in thinking around some of the issues that might be pertinent for Rosie. Here he's using feelings cards which are asking Rosie to talk about how she feels. There are games, there are 2 or 3 games that you can look at and consider using in your own practice. For example, this one's called Family Faces, and Andrew takes Rosie through how he would use that game and to get her to talk about her varying members of her family.